Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode here on the WolvenGalaxySMP server. We've had a wonderful weekend this weekend. Sunday was our Wolven Galaxy stream day, where majority of the people on the server, which currently there's only just me, went on a day of creating content and having a bit of a stream. And we got some brand new members. Unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to some others. So inside my area, I didn't really do much in the cyber section. I actually did a bit further on, a bit further that way. So this was all normal. This is all normal, going normal, going normal. From this point onwards, we go into the new section of the woodlands, which has been dramatically changed around here. Let's have a quick look if I go into free cam mode. This is what the woodlands now look like. They look absolutely superb. Going down here, we have a new base, which is Flat Matty's Enchantment Hut, which of course you can buy any of these books for 2 diamonds. That is wonderful. I may be popping in there in a couple of weeks' time. This is from George TV and Oasis Wave, who have been on the server going ham in their areas. They've got an iron farm. They have some sort of villager farms over there. They have a villager breeder, which worked absolutely wonderful. Too wonderful, in fact. They got too many villagers, they told me. At least things are working absolutely fine in this section. We then continue just over here, where we have a brand new base. It doesn't look like much from up here, but to be perfectly honest, it's like a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. This here is the Monkey Programmer's base, and he is absolutely wonderful. Let's pop down here and have a quick look and see what he's been up to. He's gone for the cave type thing. Bear in mind, we're coming up to the Caves and Cliffs update, and this is what he's come up with. And he's also using lava to fuel his furnaces, as well as his potato farm, which is what he's been up to on stream day. And just before stream day started, Duugwolfdestroy decided to finally get rid of all the mycelium. There's a couple of patches every now and again with moss this time, so his whole area is very mossy, very damp, but I quite like this feel. It looks wonderful actually around here. So it's got all of this extra texture, and we no longer have any more mycelium left on this island, apart from a couple of path blocks which still need to be replaced, but that's going to happen. There's something else he's done over there, but we'll get into that in a couple of seconds. Before that, we need to go over here where we have a new base from Chandler1, who has been doing absolutely wonderful. Let's pop over here and have a look what he's doing. So this is Chandler's one base. It doesn't look like much, but he has got tons of animals, from chickens, which looks like he's finally able to get some eggs as well, which, trust me, it's taken me too long to get some eggs, so I'm glad that he's got some. He's got some mushroom cows as well, which is brilliant. He's also got some other things around here. Oh, more chickens walking around. Oh, I'll take that egg. And there's a little bit of extra places on each side, but there's a lot of different things. I believe there's a villager trading hall being built down there, which is why we have a lovely zombie villager who is going around a water stream at the moment, kind of, you know, having some fun over there. A big massive thank you to Monkey Programmer for letting me know about the shaders. They're complimentary shaders, and I say what, they are wonderful for Minecraft, and they run very nicely. Down the bottom right hand corner you can see they're currently running at about 58 frames per second, which I tell you what, means that it's smooth and means that I can use them to record videos. Hey, that's a good thing. It means you get a better quality content. Well, better viewing content at least for Minecraft. As we walk past our Christmas area, which is going to be just up there, you may notice there's some farms over there. This is from Ippy Gaming. He is planning to do another stream today and also Wednesday. This is what he's been up to. He's been doing some other stuff inside his base. Now I'm going to quickly show you off, because I tell you what, I like this design, how he's done it. Let's pop down here. He has his bed, and then he has the underwater ocean fully visible to have a look at. I love it. I absolutely love this idea. As I said a bit earlier on, this is going to be the Christmas area. We're going to be decorating this at some point, but for now, it's just going to stay flat until we've got round to doing that. That'll probably be happening in the next couple of weeks going into December, ready for some Christmas fun here on the WolvenGalaxySMP server. By the way, more information about the Wolven Galaxy can be found on our website, WolvenGalaxy.com. Last but definitely not least, Mountain Tiger's base. He was a bit busy on this day as well. He's got a couple of armor stands, but as far as I'm aware, what he was mainly doing, I had to quickly go away. I had to pass him over a little bit earlier, but he's got himself a bone meal farm, which of course he can just grab himself these lovely glow berries, which is absolutely wonderful. And this comes from his automatic melon pumpkin farm, where he just basically grabs a stack of melons and sticks them into one of these one of these chests, and they go up here and they feed this lovely furnace. I'm thinking about getting in some detection to see if there's any bone meal in there before it goes on, because currently it's a little bit clicky all the time. Maybe he might not want that, but I'll have a word with him and see if that can be something we can resolve for him, because of course every single bit of a tick is a little bit of lag. And that happens to be the tour for the Wolven Galaxy stream day. If you checked us out on that day, thank you very much, really is appreciated. Future reference, there will be more stream days in the future. More details will be coming very soon on either this channel or all the other channels, or on the community Discord as well. Links to that are in the description down below. Getting into the parkour course done by Doug, it can be somewhat challenging if you're not into parkour, which can be me. I've fallen off these a couple of times, and that's just the basic. If we pop down here, this is what's been happening down here. He has gone ham in building so far. I believe he's still doing a lot more decoration to remove all the grey walls and stuff. This is nowhere near finished, but a lot of the parkour is done. Last night on stream, we had a bit of fun hanging about with people on the server, and to be perfectly honest, I had no idea what I was going to do for the rest of this episode. But today we're going to have to go find ourselves something in the ocean, because this island looks a bit too green round the outside. There's a couple of yellow patches, but I really want to change that. I want to kind of add a beachy type layer to the outside and some sort of coral reef in certain areas. So let's go ahead and have a look. But before we do that, there's one thing I did do last night, and that was relink the nether portals, because we had a little bit of an issue with the nether last night, and that happened to be in regards to the fact that there are multiple portals right near each other, and we just needed to, you know, add an extra tunnel and also make it safe, because the amount of magma cube that used to try and squish me, well, hopefully it's now been resolved. Hi, Enderman. And now it's just, instead of going down here where that lovely magma cube is always wanting to squish me, it's now a lot more safer in here. There's literally half slabs and they can't spawn anywhere near here. Just before we go find ourselves an ocean biome, I just want to quickly point out I finally got round to sorting out all of my stone chests, my nether chests and everything else. Apart from this one, the axolotl, you need to actually be moved out of there. You need to go into here. This is my go out and explore bucket. Apart from, I'm going to leave you here this time because I don't really want to lose you. And let me just put these back over in the brewing set because I need to make sure I keep everything in the right places. But everything has slowly been sorted out and it's a lot more easy to find things here in the storage system. But let's go and grab all this stuff and let's go explore the ocean and see if we can find ourselves some extra stuff. Do I have enough food for this trip? I could probably do with some more. Let me just quickly grab some. 2 hours later, and I mean literally hours, we are 5,730 blocks out from spawn, and I finally found myself a coral reef. Let's go harvest. $730 blocks, and there's one thing I forgot. I need silk touch on my pickaxe. Oh, that was a long trip. That was a seriously long trip. Oh my word. No. I swam through the night. Literally a whole daylight cycle. And it took me till then to get here. And there's still no silk touch on my pick. No. Oh. Damn. Well, I suppose some coral plants will do, but it's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted coral blocks as well. Hopefully I'll be able to get another portal set up somewhere around here. Hopefully. Let's see if we can find a place that we can set one up. Aha. There's land. Land ahoy! Land! It's infested by mobs. It's infested by mobs. Jack Sparrow and his crew are here. Jack Sparrow and his crew are here. It's too foggy. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. Oh no, they're coming in the ocean as well. No, no, no. I've got to swim back home. We're going east. We've got to go east to get back home. This is gonna be a while. This is gonna be a while. We have to get all the way back. I'll see you in 2 days' time. Now, it happens to turn out that I don't actually have a silk touch pick. I have just managed to make a path in the nether, which I'll show you in a couple of seconds. But it looks like I'm going to have to be at the mob grinder, just slaving away, killing the mobs, and getting everything going. Because, yeah, I really don't. I've got some books with me, and I think I've got some lapis in here. Yep. Of course I do. We should be absolutely fine to grab ourselves some silk touch. It's taken me nearly all day, but the good news is silk touch is on the cards. And 30 levels. Let's go and enchant. Right, let's grab this and boom, boom, boom. Yes. Now you may notice there's 2 diamond pickaxes in my inventory. Unfortunately, one of them came out. It was an efficiency 4 and breaking 3. Well, it says efficiency 4, and I was like, that'll be perfect. That's exactly what I want. Then fortune came on it, fortune 3, which I've already got one, but it doesn't harm to have another one. This one came out nice and blank, so just the extra silk touch will be brilliant, and I can go and add mending to that from the books that are in my base. One mending book needs to go onto this silk touch pickaxe. Like so, and we are done. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do the same with the other one, just because that will be my spare pickaxe if something does go, you know, terribly wrong on the server. I'm going to take this fortune pickaxe and put this up into here in case something does go wrong, because if something does go pear-shaped, I really want to make sure that I can regather the diamonds and their blocks and the valuables that I have already. Now, the one thing I also managed to get is another trident, which I'm planning to either add channeling to it so that I can, you know, get some lightning, which is going to be useful for some farms, or I may, just maybe, change it out for something a little bit more different and actually have and put it another riptide. Or I may change it out for something different and put Riptide on it and give it to one of the other fellow server members on the server who has been desperate for a Riptide 3 enchantment. Well, they've been so desperate. They have been so desperate for a trident, and I'm feeling like I'm going to give it to them. The other option I have is giving it to someone else on the server, which I feel like I could use a trident to give them. I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going to choose for. Oh. Before I was really interrupted by those lovely phantoms, I've got 2 options with that other trident. One is I give it to another member who has just recently joined the server and would like to try out the trident and the Riptide 3 enchantment and go through Hopti. Or the other one is I put channeling on it, and that way I can summon lightning during thunderstorms, which may I point out this server is very limited on thunderstorms. But let's go into the nether and let's head off to the coral biome. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I have a bed on me, because it's going to be night time when we get there. 1 bed obtained. Let's go off to the warm ocean. Let's go mine out a bit of the coral reef, because I really want to decorate this island. The 5,730 blocks that I travelled out in the overworld is just 668 blocks in the nether, which I shouldn't be there in just a couple of moments. As the sun sets right this second, we need to go ahead and go live on twitch.tv/manumission247, where we're going to be, well, mining out a lot of this, because there's a lot of sea pickles, there's a lot of coral reef blocks that we need to place down outside of the beach area at our main island. Now, thankfully, there's a portal very close to me, so it's not too bad away from where we actually need to be. Earlier on, I managed to grab a trident head as well as a zombie drowned. I just decided to wear this for this one single clip. The trident that I had has been given to Shanlo, who is also on the server at this second. Thank you very much to him for being on the server. Really is appreciated. If you want to check out any of these streamers, trust me, there are a lot of streamers that go live a lot of the time. Go check them out at WolvenGalaxy.com. You'll be able to watch every single one of them from our website. There's no time like the present to start, so let me just grab a couple of these. I want to see what it looks like, and then hopefully I can then work a little bit better, because currently I'm really nervous and I don't want it to look rubbish. At the same time, I don't want it to look bad. So let's see if we can get a better feel of this. I'm going to start doing it around my area, because of course this is where I want to start. But the plan is to take it around the whole of the area. Yes, I do actually, Doug. I do. Let me go and take that there. Now, he says he's going to be in the parkour. Oh, no, he's there. Right, let me go ahead and chuck those down there. And while we're at it, I'm going to just, you know, do myself a favour and just go ham in here. I know for a fact Doug's working on this, but by the time he's doing this on stream, so you're able to see some custom trees as well. This is looking awesome. And I'll tell you what, I really want to go ahead and do my project, but at the same time, I rather struggle with something that I struggle with all the time, and that is doing these. Hello. It's like, yep, hello. I'm procrastinating doing my job that I want to do. So
right, yeah.
I found a jump.
Editing,
yep. No, not editing. No, actually actually recording. Yeah, recording. I'm still recording the thing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing the thing that not meant to happen. Yeah, I rather do this than, you know, I hate parkour, but I rather do parkour than do the build.
Well, yeah. I have to go now, so.
Okay. See you later.
Alright, okay. Bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Right, let me continue. Ducky's over there somewhere. I saw him. He's probably doing something with Tough. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. He needed Tough for something. I'm just procrastinating. One thing that I completely and utterly forgot about doing is the whole of this. I forgot how much resources I'm going to grab from this, from just the seaweed. Like this kelp is absolutely everywhere. Like, I've destroyed a lot of the ocean floor. Do you want kelp? I have tons.
Hello.
I have tons of kelp in there.
No, I'm good, thanks.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I have tons. I have too much.
Okay.
It's not like I'm only just doing a single project for this one thing, is it? And just to see what this is going to look like for the whole island, I'm doing it right here.
Yeah.
My brain's going, yeah, I kind of underestimated the amount of resources I'm going to need for this project.
Yeah. I mean, you'll do it, I think.
What I'm doing actually is quite interesting. I've added some magma blocks as well as some soul sand in this build just to add the bubbles and the effects, and this is starting to look absolutely wonderful. Now, the one thing that you do need every now and again is to get some air, and I find just going to the bubble vators are probably the best place to get them, and they do the job. 49 sea pickles. Surprising fact, this has taken 3 stacks of sea pickles in just the process that I'm doing now. This is what I've managed to do with a bit more sand, terraforming going around the edge. We've got these around the edge. The only problem about these ones is that it kills the fishes, and I don't really want to kill the fishes around here, so I need to change them out for soul sand, and that means I've got to go out to the other wither fortress where I know there's a soul sand valley, but that means more resource gathering. But one thing I have worked out from this is that it takes a lot of resources. I've literally got that much sand left and I want to go around the whole of the island, this is going to be a thing. And I only have that stack of sea pickles, those 2 stacks of sea pickles left. The rest is just there. I don't have that much. It's really painful. But one thing I could do as well is add some more bone meal to the sand, just to add a little bit more extra texture. But one thing I don't need is as much kelp as I actually have now. Like, I have too much kelp. A couple of stacks of soft sand now obtained. I will come back for the rest in the future, but for now, I think that's it. Now time to leave this forbidden place because it's a terrible place. That's all I'm going to say. It's completely and utterly terrible. No one should be in these places. Doug's just come over to the base and has just looked at my coral reef. He likes the idea, but the shapes are not exactly coral reef style. He's built one before, so he's offered to come over and show me exactly what to do. So he's gonna, unfortunately, mine up all a bit of the hard work, but then again, I'd rather do this now in the practice area, which is this one, before I do it on the rest of the island outside. So Doug, take it away.
Alright, so I'm just gonna make some space over here.
Or should I say,
So let's start off with the fire coral. I'm gonna build it right where you're standing.
Yep.
So the way I usually do it is you kind of come up, and literally it's in the name. You want to make it look like fire in order to give the illusion of it being a fire coral. So once you get your shape, I actually kind of really like that. Now we're gonna go, and it doesn't matter, you don't have to put fire red on red. Giving extra color adds a lot to it. And you want to make sure you do the fans, all of that. Need a different color fan.
I'm glad I didn't do all the fans just yet.
Yeah, because those would be a little annoying. I'm going to get in the bubble column to get breath. But there you go. There's a fire coral for you. These ones are actually kind of tricky, but you want to... Honestly, the one that I took down, you had the right idea for it. Because they're pretty big and they pop up in areas.
Yeah, I've got a lot just sporadically placed. I wanted to add colours to the area.
Yeah. It's difficult because coral is a natural shapes, and natural shapes are very difficult to build.
Yes.
Because you want to take it out of like the Minecraft, like what you had, like Minecraft is how I would explain like the building of this. Just
I've done it
Tetrisy.
That's what I was going for, Tetrisy.
Tetris.
Yeah,
I can see it. I can see the Tetris.
You can see the Tetris that I was building, but I was thinking that's how you build it, and I half liked it, and at the same time, I half didn't like it. I wasn't fully committed, so it's really helpful having this, I'll tell you that.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Before we end out today's episode, I just want to show you what Duugwolfdestroy actually built, because even though he came over, I got a bit distracted by the bubble columns. This was his design for the fire coral, which now I realise you actually have some of the textures on side the whole of the coral, and I can see how he's done it, and it looks a lot more unique from there. And by the looks of things, everything looks absolutely superb, and I tell you what, I am loving this area now. It's slowly coming together, and I am so glad everything's happening. So Doug came over and started building some of these fire corals. He also built, I can't remember what these corals are, they're different types of patterns, but this has definitely helped in my sporadic designs. But I have noticed I need a lot more coral than I actually first, even secondly anticipated, and I definitely need to, create more of these. So I'm going to leave this for the next episode. So hopefully you will enjoy that. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do give this video a big thumbs up. Also click the subscribe button. I'm trying to put in as much effort as I possibly can without looking as if I'm rushing the videos out, but hopefully you have enjoyed today's episode. Until next time, bye bye. Hey Oasis!
Hello. Hi.
Hi, I'm just...
Meow. Breaks off the water.
Oasis is just having a look. Oasis. Oasis. I'm trying to end my episode. Oh my word, that was so difficult. Right, let me try that again.